Hi, good morning. Okay, I totally failed you guys. I was so excited to come home yesterday and all of my Amazon packages be here. So I did my first like pouring and like testing without you guys. So we have our molds. I let them sit overnight because I was so worried that I would like do it too early or something if I didn't let it sit overnight. Being the first time and all, I don't know if I mixed it right. It started drying really fast. I was adding water every 10 seconds, yada, yada, yada. So we're gonna do our first demolding. And then if it goes as planned, we will, we'll do a new pour together. And that'll be the next video. So this is episode 3 and it's gonna be our first demolding to see if I have a lot of work to do or if we got everything like down packed. So let's we're gonna use, this was the mold that I did, the very first one. We're just gonna, let me do it in the camera. And it just comes right out. Look, it's literally perfect. Oh, I didn't bring trays. Okay, it's okay. I'll go get trays in a minute. We'll just set them on the table for now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so obviously when it over pours like this right here, I was using this for the letters to scrape the extras off. I wasn't doing that for this stuff because I was so worried that it was gonna like harden before I got the chance. You can see how it makes it not perfect, but people just like scrape them off. Or use sandpaper. Oh my God, and it's white and it's perfect. This, the first time that the first thing that I used was the plaster casting powder, which I've heard is better than using the pop, the plaster of Paris, but I got both to try, and the plaster of Paris is coming in today. Wow, these don't even need to be sanded unless they have the extras. Look, I'm amazed. Okay, these are the tiny ones. Most of them should be perfect. Look, ready? I just want to be careful because I don't want them to like drop and break. Wow, they're so cute. They're a little bit big, but I think that just makes it easier to like paint them, right? Sorry for my nose, I got a runny nose. Wow, I'm so happy. Yay. Okay, the animals are next. Let me do these cars real quick so that I can show you the little animals. See, this car has like a little extra. So we're just gonna, we'll sand that one down. They came up. So I do believe you have to like pour the whole mold for it to come out that perfect. Okay, this was the next mold. Okay. I was worried about the little tails. Look at some of the little tails. I didn't fill, you could see in the mold, I didn't fill this whole guy. My plaster was hardening as I was pouring. As you can tell, like the whole thing hardened inside, which they say it's really easy to clean these. You just kind of like, there it goes. I have all my like, I literally ordered all my stuff on Saturday night and then forgot any type of bowls or like silicone, like anything. So that's all coming in today. Okay. Let's see if our little horsey comes out good with our tail. And you gotta be careful. I think you're supposed to push it from the, you see it's getting stuck there a little bit. But I think that's just because you have to like pull the like silicone part out, like the molding. I don't want to break it. I'd rather not show you and have a clean. Oh, and look at his little smile. You have no idea how excited I am that these came out perfect. Oh my God, the little chickie. And there's no bubbles at all. None of these have bubbles. That's great. Little puppy with a little smile. These are so cute. Another little kitty cat. Oh, we didn't do a kitty cat yet. We did the horse. The snake. Oh, this one had a little bit of a little tail. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one had a couple of dots, it looks like, so I didn't shake it enough. But again, it was hardening, so I was really worried that if I didn't pour faster, I wouldn't be able to pour it all. So I was more worried about pouring everything than I was about shaking the thing, which may be better to have like a 2-person job where someone's shaking it as you're pouring it if you're pouring a lot at a time. I did 2 cups of powder and 1 cup water. I did ice cold water, and I think that's why it was fast, like so hard, like got so hard so fast, because I was outside doing it and I'm in Florida, so I think that may have messed me up a little bit. So I'm gonna do lukewarm water today, just like sink water. And I ended up having to add a lot of water because it was hardening, and that like gets it like loose. So some of the stuff at the end, they might either be perfect or not perfect because they might have too much water in them. But they did dry overnight, so they dried for at least, what time is it? Oh, I can't see. Maybe like 10 hours. I was up a little bit late. Look at the bunny. I'm so excited. Well, I have plaster of Paris coming in today, and now I kind of don't even want to use it. I am going to test it because why not? Look, there's another tail that came out perfect. So honestly, if you have the right pour, you're good to go. The monkey with a tail, another tail. The monkey is so cute. There was a mom on Facebook, or a business owner on Facebook, that was like, as a business owner, you shouldn't give away all of your secrets. There's enough for everybody. I don't think anybody in my immediate area is doing this. I know within like 30 miles of me, there's a couple people, like several, like a couple, like very few though. And there's just people everywhere, and there's kids everywhere that are gonna want these, and there's enough business for everybody. I don't believe in, oh look, he's got a little bubble on his chin. Do you see the little bubble on his chin? Oh, I can't even turn my camera. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see the little bubble right there on his chin. So shaking, I think shaking it, because I don't think there's bubbles in the plaster. Oh, he came out so good. Okay, so his antenna broke, but I don't think he got filled up all the way. I should have showed you before I took him out. So his little other like thing broke, but like I said, I didn't fill him up all the way because of the stuff was drying. But look, nice and clean now. People are like, oh, how do you wash these? And everyone like has their ways or whatever, but I've heard people just, and you're good. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, this one, everything was hardening so fast, so we didn't fill everything. I filled my daughter's name first, so M-A-D-I will be the most accurate, I think, because I did those on purpose. Oh, perfection. Okay, so I filled it all the way across the top, and I didn't have a lot of time to do the scraping, right, to get all the excess. So the backs of the letters got a little overfilled, so you could see the M through the top, but literally, someone literally was just like, all right, so you literally just break it. I mean, I don't really have like, maybe the scissors, just like cut it off. Ooh, perfect, literally. Okay. Again, came out perfect. It's just, it filled the whole thing. So we're just gonna like, use my little nail. I'm gonna get a sander, I think. A lot of people, you can see there's a bubble there. I think that was a chunk that got thick, so I'm just gonna sand that down. So I forgot to order sandpaper. So I'm probably gonna run over to my dad's house right up the road and borrow some. And then same thing, this one, you can't see through it, but it did come out really well. You just push my little nail through there. Use this as a little poker. D. The eye overfilled and it like got all weird all along the sides, but this, I think you could just like peel it off and then sand it down if you need to, and there you go. So if you're wondering how all those look, oh my gosh, so excited. Okay, I'm not gonna bore you with the rest of these letters. I am gonna try again later because I have more molds coming in today. I have the plaster of Paris rather than the plaster casting powder, and now I have to call my sister. Okay, bye.